Welcome to another episode of the TUE Brew Review, and this week we are checking out Mindspark. This is a double dry hopped hazy double IPA. This is made by the folks at Phase 3 Brewing, which have brewery operations in the northwestern suburbs of Chicago and the Lake Zurich area, I believe. And I believe they also opened up a tap room in the western suburbs in Elmhurst. So a lot going on with this one. So you've got an American IPA, which is a hop forward beer, double IPA. So that means it's the grain bill as well as the hops have been dialed up. So usually the ABV is at least 7% or up. And then you've got double dry hopping. So in addition to the hops that's put in during the boil, immediately after the boil, there is another hop addition, and that's called dry hopping when you throw in hops after the boil. And then probably during the aging process of the beer, after the initial fermentation, they do a second round of dry hopping to give the beer more of the flavors and aromatics of the hops. So this should have a lot of grain to it, a lot of hops, a lot of everything. So I'm excited to try this out, and I always enjoy the beers from Phase 3. They make a pretty interesting array of beers, and this looks to be one of them. So this is really kind of cool, 16-ounce can. I love the brain and the color scheme on this. I did see here, 7.8% ABV. So double IPA, that's what you're going to get. And they do say, berry smoothie, tangerine, and those are notes that you tend to get from American IPAs. And it says that it does use both mosaic and cryo-mosaic hops. So mosaic, classic all-purpose American bittering, aromatic, and flavoring hop. And then cryo hops, that's basically a process where they freeze the hop, and they basically separate the lupulin, which is the kind of the alpha acids and the oils from the leaf. So you get even a greater concentration of hop character when you're using cryo hops. So excited to try this out. Whoa, was happy to come out of the glass. Out of the can into the glass. And it did say it's a hazy pour, and I would say, for most double dry hopped IPAs, it's going to be hazy. And this has definitely got that milkshake haziness to it. So you got a nice, cloudy, hazy, light gold color, and you got a really potent, nice frothy white head. So pretty looking beer. I can already, before I even brought the beer up to my nose, I already got a wallop of the big fruity aromatic hops. But huge, strong aromatics of, you get the tropical fruit, citrusy zest, like lime zest. So you're getting massive amounts of tropical fruit character in the nose. Cheers. Wow, I really like the mouthfeel on this. Is so interesting. I'll get to the mouthfeel in a minute, but the flavor follows the aromatics. Really getting those really bright, strong flavors of getting a lot of the citrus fruit again. Almost like reminds me of Skittles a little bit in terms of the fruity characteristics. Got a nice zest, tropical zest to the hops, but it really kind of gives way to a nice, sweet, fairly full-bodied, kind of bready malts and a little bit of almost like a honey sweetness in there. I'm really taken aback in a good way. So I guess taken forward would be the proper delineation of the mouthfeel. It's got a really creamy, it's not heavy, but it's really got a nice creamy mouthfeel. Makes me wonder if they used oats in this, because with, that head retention is still retaining itself quite well. And it's just got a really silky, soft mouthfeel. And that makes me think that there's some oatmeal in the grain bill. And that does help, I think, tame some of the aggressive hop character in here. So frankly, for a double dry hopped double IPA, it doesn't taste that strong. I mean, it's still got a lot of the the hop, the fruity, zesty, tropical character to it. But I've had some that are very in your face. This has it in aromatics, but the flavor is, I really like how the flavor is kind of tamped down a little bit in a positive way, where the grain of the malt really comes through, and some of that sweetness, as well as that really nice tropical hop zest. So lots going on with this. Really kind of a fun, complex beer. I'm actually going to sip on this for a while, and I'm sure it will continue to kind of develop and grow on me even more, even though I liked it here on the first couple of sips. So yeah, you get a chance, check out this beer. It's pretty wild, pretty amazing beer. So give a chance when if you are in the area and you see this beer. Pretty easy to spot it on the shelves due to its cool packaging here. But this is Mindspark, double dry hopped hazy double IPA from Phase 3. Cheers.